Hello again, I'm Tracy Thompson from 1 Degree Mentoring, and in prepping for this video, I was thinking about what would I talk about? What was something that could be inspiring or helpful? And I keep thinking about my dad lately, and my dad really loved Superman, and he would put a little curl on his head and open up his shirt and be like, he was Superman and pretend to fly around and stuff. And he also loved Indiana Jones. And when he came home from the Indiana Jones movie, he said to us children, he has 8 of us, and he'd say, just call me Indy. And we're like, we're not calling you Indy. You're dad. We're calling you dad. But he would say, his name was Indy. And I was thinking about the 3rd Indiana Jones movie. And if you don't know the movie, you can actually see this section on YouTube. And it's Indiana Jones, The Leap of Faith. And Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, and he's searching for this Holy Grail. And so when he goes out looking for the Holy Grail, he comes across all these different challenges and obstacles. So one of them is his father, who's come with him, has gotten shot, and his enemies that, of course, there's always enemies. The enemies have his father. And the only way for him to heal his father is to cross over to get this Holy Grail, and it will heal him. So Indiana, of course, is stressed about this. So he goes to where this chasm is, because he has to cross this huge chasm in order to reach the Holy Grail to get it for his father. And as he's standing there, before he gets there, his enemy says to him, if you want to save your father, he says this quote. Let me see where it goes. He goes, "You need the holy power of the Grail. It's time to ask yourself what you believe." And in thinking about this scene, I was like, it really who am I and what do I believe and what do I want for myself? And I think we do that constantly, maybe not, every day, but maybe on a week or monthly basis, at least once a year. January comes around and you're wondering, what am I going to become? But you ask, what do I believe? And what am I searching for? And where am I going? And so he says to Indy, you have to figure out what you believe. So Indy goes, and he goes through this cave and this path, and he reaches this chasm, and he's standing there. And he says to himself, he goes, impossible. Nobody can jump this. So it's huge. And he's wondering, what can he do? And he looks at this book that gives him clues as to how to get to the Holy Grail. And as he looks at the book, he's like, a leap of faith. So he realizes, and he can hear his father, and they say, hurry up, you're going to need to do whatever it is you're going to do. And he stands there at this chasm, and you can see him, and you can see his face and this impossible situation that he feels that he's in. And then there comes a point where you can tell that he has accepted the fact that he's going to have to just jump, walk, whatever. And you can see the peace and the thoughts, I've got to accept this. So he puts his foot out and just drops down, and he hits this bridge. There was this bridge that was always there. It didn't suddenly appear because he had faith. It had always been there. And it brought him to the other side. And as he steps on that bridge and the camera pans out to the side where that bridge is, you can see it's solid. It's been there. He just didn't see it. And he had to have this leap of faith in order to hit the bridge and cross to where he needed to go. And so I think to myself, what bridges are out there that I'm afraid to cross, but they have always been there? That if I would just put my foot out and just step and show one step of faith, then maybe I will find the bridge that will cross to where I need to go. He could have turned around. He could have turned around and accepted the fact that his father was dying. I know what that is, to accept that someone's not coming back. But he didn't. He took that leap of faith and crossed that bridge. And once he went across to the other side, he turned around and he scooped up sand and he threw it across the bridge. Why? Why did he do that? I mean, he knew he could cross the bridge now. He knew where it was. By throwing that sand across that bridge, he let others know that there was a way, that he knew the way, and he could tell them how to get there and show them how to get there. So I just wanted to leave this with you, that maybe there's a bridge there that you didn't know was there before. If you just take this one leap of faith, you could find that you can cross those hard things that you're trying to get across. And it only took one step. In 1 Degree Mentoring, that's what we teach, that you can take one step at a time, no matter how small or how big. That step is important in getting you on that path to get to where you need to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to know more, you can always message me at 1degreementoring@gmail.com, and we can set up a call, a 20-minute call, where I just call you and we chat and see if I'm somebody you want to work with. I mean, I help some people. I can't help everyone. We help each other, and sometimes we click with some people, sometimes we don't click with others, and I just want to give you a chance to call and we can figure things out and see where we stand, and if I work for you, if there's something I can do to help you, I would really love to help you. Thank you.